As chairperson, 2 years ago, we debated on Africa Day the subject, building a better Africa and a better world in the midst of COVID-19. I started my speech by saying that the dream of building a better Africa and a better world will remain a pipe dream under the current leadership on the continent, unless our two apologetic leaders change their thinking and attitude. Africa needs courageous leaders with moral fortitude and determination to confront issues that continue to plague our continent, such as corruption, betrayals, briberies, and terrorism. This continent needs leaders who will deepen the African Union's vision of African unity, peace, prosperity, and development, leaders who can stand and argue for what they believe while defending the sovereignty of their countries, particularly in the light of international pressure on African nations to abandon their moral values in exchange for moral practices of the West. Africa desperately needs visionary leaders who will bring positive change to the economic prospects of their countries, in spite of those who want Africa to remain impoverished. It needs leaders who lead and move Africa from primarily being raw material producers of agricultural goods and minerals to an Africa whose confident sons and daughters will know how to beneficiate their raw materials, develop and manufacture goods that will reach all corners of the earth. Africa needs strong and confident leaders who will guide this great continent from what it is today to a developed continent that will be a force to be reckoned with among nations of the world. These leaders will be able and will be encouraged to ignore those wealthy, cruel, and uncaring individuals who say and teach that Africa should remain impoverished because they need their raw materials cheap. The ACDP believes that all those living in Africa should benefit from the wealth and minerals that God has freely given us. The ACDP further believes that with God-fearing leaders of integrity at the helm, nobody living in a beautiful country called South Africa will go to bed hungry. There is enough wealth in this country to feed all our people. God bless Africa with her sons and daughters. Happy Africa Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Meshoe.